Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Today I am going to explain the next topic, which is the principles of teaching. Act of good teaching essentially demands that the teacher should know the child's psychology and he must also understand the method he is employing for teaching. First of all, I will explain general principle of teaching. The principle of aim. There should be a definite aim for every lesson. Without it, even the best lesson would fail to achieve its objectives. Definite aims serve as the goal for the teacher. It will make teaching more precise and definite. For example, if the aim of the teacher is to teach appreciation of a poem, he will plan and teach differently than if his or her aim is to teach skill in reading poetry. The principle of activity. Learning by doing removes dullness of lesson and the student do not get bored. Good teaching is causing others to learn. If the child is made active both physically and mentally, learning becomes effective and successful. The principle of linking with actual life. Good teaching requires that knowledge learned must be linked with the life of the student and if possible correlated with the other subject which the children are studying. When learning will linked with life and other subject, it will become more successful. The principle of subject mastery. Mastery of the subject matter will help the teacher to control the class and also gain confidence in himself. Mastery of the content of his or her subject is a precondition for successful teaching. The principle of pupil participation. The success of a lesson depends upon the degree of pupil participation. When the lesson is in the progress, the teacher must involve the student in the flow of the lesson. The principle of repetition and exercise. Revision, recapitalization, and application make the teaching learning process highly successful. Psychological principle of teaching. The principle of feedback and reinforcement. A child learns quickly if he gets feedback and reinforcement in the form of appreciation at every step. Principle of feedback and reinforcement plays a very important role in teaching learning process. The principle of encouraging self-learning. A teacher must encourage among his or her students habits of self-study, self-learning and working through self-effort. The principle of fostering creativity and self-expression. Good teaching, of course, trains the original thinking of the learner, thus enabling him to try his hands on various new material to discover new experience may enhance the pace of students. The principle of remedial teaching. The teacher should try to know real cause of his or her failure in achieving the aims and objectives of teaching and student difficulties and try to remove these difficulties through remedial teaching. Thank you.